How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. We're here. Oh, Sad! Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Did it shout you out? Shuka too. Did it shout you out? Did the thing work? It's doing something weird. I'm not seeing it actually shout people out. Kip! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. And Buck, I don't know if you're here. Thank you. I saw that you gifted while I wasn't live. Thank you so much for the subs. Wow, we haven't showed off anything yet. So if you're just tuning in, you're not late. You're precisely on time for you. I was a sleepyhead. You know what? I went back to sleep. I woke up at like 8 because I was super excited, and then I went back to sleep because I was sleepy. The shout out went okay, good. It's not showing me the shout out, but for a debt, no! No. Okay, so I was gonna do a subathon, but I'm not gonna do a subathon. Instead, I kind of let you guys know. I made a graphic and everything. But I kind of just went, okay, well, I don't feel like doing a Beckathon, which is what people are calling what the big streamers are doing when they're doing subathons, because honestly, the big streamers don't need subathons. I don't know why they do them. I wouldn't do it if I was that big. I'd be just like, hey, you guys are cool, and then like expect like 100 subs. But I'm not big. So I'm not gonna do a subathon. But I definitely want you guys to know that all the stuff that I do for stream, it takes time and it definitely takes money. So before we get into it, this design was done by a treasure train incoming. What's that? Treasure train just started in your channel. Participants save 35% on 5 or more gift subs at level 2. What? Y'all. Of course. I was like, I'm not doing a subathon, and then it does the treasure train. All right. Well, if this is a good time, if you're going to gift me subs, now's a good time to do it. But yeah, so this design was done by EPB, and all these I didn't get a chance to do the Kial, thank you for the prime. And Egan, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What was I gonna say? Oh, EPB did the design, and all this stuff's underneath this in the panels, but I forgot to actually add people like the actual name. But they all exist. They were the same people that did the weather outfit. So if you're curious, that's who did it. Okay, EPB did the design. I show you the design real quick. I show you what? No, that's not OBS. This is OBS. This is OBS. Reference. Wah! This is the design, y'all. Good design. EPP does good designs. If you get a chance to work with him, I definitely recommend him. Be back. To chatting. And then the art for this model was done by kiddo_JPG. And you can find her on the X. I think she also has a Blue Sky, but she's definitely on VGen. And honestly, if you're gonna want to see her work, go to VGen. It's easier to navigate. Also, you can commission her there. Though I don't think her commissions are open currently. You guys got 3 minutes on this treasure train. But okay, so and then the rigging was done by Egan. He's in there flopping around in his has his little foxy self. You see him, he's there. The king of all scrubs, thank you for the 41 months. Treasure! We're doing treasure stuff. And yes, Bats, what the heck? Thank you so much. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Goodness. Thank you so much. You didn't have to. All the turkeys. All right. Yeah. All right. What else do I need to tell you guys? I don't know if there's anything. Okay, I told you guys who's responsible for the thing. Okay. The reason why you would not guess by how many subs I'm getting right now, I decided I'm not going to do a subathon is because I didn't want to beg for it. And if you guys want to give, I appreciate it. But basically what I'm doing is anything I make today, I'm going to put back towards the stream. And I need to pay for some rigging that for my next outfit, which is drawn already. I've already paid for the drawing, but I've not finished up the rigging, and I'm hoping I'll be able to debut it in February on my birthday. So I am pretty neat. So are you. So is chat. Chat's pretty neat. Oh, that's resub. Thank you for the resub. I will. I have a wonderful debut. What's this? New model. Who this? Yes. Well, it's kind of the same model. It's the same model. It's the same weather model. It's the same base model, but we're doing the new outfit. The new outfit. I've given you guys teasers, so some of you guys have probably seen most of the outfit already if you've been paying attention to my teasers. But we can like zoom out just a smidge. Hold on, I'm not on the thing. Zoom out just a smidge. Look at my earrings. Aren't they pretty? I got some pretty earrings. Yeah, and I got a little dangly bits. And look at the horns. So recently, me and Egan sat down together and we worked on the horn angles. So they have been updated a little bit. So yeah. And I have the horn decorations. Yes. And they jiggle some. There's a little bit of physics there. Hydrate! All right, I'll hydrate. I did the hydrate! Oh, did we get past? We blew past the last goal, y'all. You didn't have to. Thank you so much. Thank you. Regalia, thank you so much for the sub. For the 51 months. Your weakness is down there somewhere. Yeah. Is it down there somewhere? But yeah, so we kind of redid the horns at different angles, so they're a little bit better. I think so anyway. And I spent the time and effort to do new colors for this. Please don't use them just yet though, because I'd like everybody to see the actual outfit before we start playing with colors and stuff. I had to turn off Giraffany though because it's super broken. It does some really silly stuff, and Egan was like, I don't know how to fix that. Disabled? No, I'm just gonna trust you guys that you're not gonna do it. Okay, we have 50 seconds. 50. Manly Wolf. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my goodness. Oh my, is the hype train continuing? What? Well, shoot. I don't. Okay. Is that the one? Manage goals? But we'll go back to goals. we're at yeah. You know what? Let's be ballsy. Let's be ballsy. Let's go to 275. Surely not. Start goal. But I did the math. I did okay. So I'm going back to the money and going in back into the stream and stuff. I did the math and I figured out exactly how much I need for each thing. So if we can get to 300 subs, I'll have the rigging paid for. I put that information also on Ko-fi, and I started a thing. So if you don't want to give Bezos your money, I understand. Although I do get a little bit of a higher cut than like just the base partner cut, which is 50-50. I get the 60-40. So I'm getting a little bit more. But if you don't want to give Bezos any money, you can give whoever owns PayPal money. And it's like, I don't know, like 3 or 4, maybe 5%. Depending on like if it's less, it's more, and it like I don't know how that works anyway. But it's one of the better ways. But Ko-fi kind of like lists out the dollar amount for you guys. So I'm trying to be transparent with you guys. So that includes I have it listed on there for the rigging for the Nexit model. And then I have the other outfit. And then also I put him on my throne. So like I know there's a couple people that are like, I really like the summer outfit, and I'd really like to see the summer outfit become a thing. And I'm sad that it's no longer a thing and stuff. But like are willing to, if you're willing to pay for it, I'll totally order that one next. You know? Soon as Kiddo is available. But I put him on my throne, so if people like are like, oh okay, yeah, but they're not crowdfunded, so they're kind of expensive. They're like about $750 per outfit. And that includes art and rigging. I'm guesstimating on those though, because some of them might be a little bit more expensive and some of them might be a little bit cheaper. So, yeah. Is that Kiddo? She doesn't have an artist tag. She needs an artist tag. I need to give the artist tag to her. How do I do that? I tried to find you when I tried to do it the other day and it didn't let me. Yes, shout them out. Roles manager. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. I gotta take it away from somebody. I'm going to give them a VIP and then add new Kiddo underscore JP. There she is. What the heck? Okay, artist. Bam, save, done. The artist tag. There is a new name. My new name is Savell, which is an old name. So it's a new old name. Did we finish we finished the treasure train? Is it you've unlocked 35? What? Oh no, okay, there's still 45 seconds left on it. Okay. Hello. Yes, it's Tiffany, but it's Savell now. Yes. New old name. But yeah, I like if you're like I definitely want that one next. I haven't listed which ones I would like to request first. On the Ko-fi. I can't talk. Oh, I'm missing a light. No one. Okay. I'm missing a light because I have glasses, and that makes VBridger and VTube Studio angry. But yeah, so I listed the order in which I will try to commission them, and like my guess at like price for that stuff, and for art and rigging, and yeah. So if there's one that you specifically want and you're willing to pay for it, also, oh, hype chest. Oh, hype chest. What do we get? Oh, it's a cute little frog. I got a cute little frog. Choo-choo. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in that, there's also I've gotten some questions about animations, specifically the spicy variety. And I had to tell the person I cannot afford the spicy animations. So if you would like to see another spicy animation, you are welcome to pay for it, and I have a place for you to pay for it. If you would just like to see some art, or gift me art, I have a place for that too. And I just put it on my throne, so you guys have easy access to that information. Okay, so we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. And I've been gabbing for a good 15 minutes. I've been teasing you guys. Okay, we'll do a little more zoom out. Somebody gave me glasses. Oh no! Oh no! See, I have my signature collar with my pearl on it, or jewel. Wowie! Oh no! No murder! No murder! Yeah, we zoom out. We zoom out here. Whoop, wrong. Here, somewhere. There. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Totally. But okay, yeah. Yeah, you like the top of the dress? We going places? We going. We had to do some last minute fixes on it this morning. Egan gave me a model to test, and I had to send it back to him, and I said, "Hey, you're missing a bit of physics." He's been a good sport. Yes, pro streamer, absolutely pro streamer. The hair is fluff. I love this hair. Kiddo did a great job on it. I told her that she was copying, or not copying. She was using the reference like verbatim, and I said, you know what? Do the hair for yourself. Like, do it in your style, and like the same basic style, but you take the reins. And she knocked it out of the park. She did an amazing job on the hair. I have the other hair that she did is also amazing. She did a really good job. I'm very happy with it. So much physics. Yes, everything has physics. Everything has physics. The little gems on the earrings and stuff like that. Everything has physics. And there's so much detail. These roses are so many layers. There's so many layers. It's awesome. Like just the fabric on my booba, so many layers there. So many layers. Greetings. Thanks for the follow. And then, okay. I may have forgot to do something because I'm an idiot. Hold on, no, I didn't forget. Okay. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. I was not an idiot. Oh, something to show you guys for when I am an idiot. Hold on, I gotta tell you who made that. So they're like, hold on, let me find the person that made that. What their name is. Hold on. Where is it? Is it in assets? No. It's in models. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so their name is Momo Mizu En. I found their stuff on Etsy. But they have full art and stuff and models, and if you're looking for something that's like just a little customizable, but is basically fresh out of the box that you can go in and stream and trying out VTubing, they have some pretty good models. And they have different outfits for those models, and they're a good price. So yeah, but that's their asset, and it's a pretty good asset. Yes, yes, thank you, Ghost. Thank you. Okay, and then so I set that one up this morning. I forgot about it, and I was like, oh, I should fix it up. So I have these awesome gloves. They're like more like sleeves, but they're kind of gloves. But look at my grippers. Look at the grippers. Look at them. They're sharp. Oh no, they turned out. They turned. No, I'm not going. So I'm not making the idiot sandwich a redeem for you guys. That'll just be a me when I call myself an idiot, because I feel like it could get to the point where it could be bullying, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. At least not right now. I trust you guys wouldn't bully me with it, but no, who am I kidding? You guys would totally bully me with it. Mad scientist, thank you so much for the 52 months. But yeah, look at my grippers. Look at my grippers. They're sharp. They're very sharp. Very sharp. No feet. No feet yet. But look at my little roses on my and I got a corset right here. And I'll zoom in all the way so you guys can see it. I got a dress. I got the boot. Yeah. There's the outfit. Fifi, hi. Oh yeah. No, I that's the idiot sandwich is one of my things that I'm just gonna do for the gags. I might turn it into a redeem, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Oop, too close. It's this one. It's this button. All right. So I showed you guys the outfit. I have to switch categories to show you anything more, okay? So, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, I gotta switch categories. Otherwise Twitch will bonk me. So we'll do a quick switch to a different category. Yes, we have to we have to switch to a different category. We're in the pools, hot tubs, and beaches category now. And I need to switch to this because otherwise I will get bonked, and I do not want to get bonked. Okay. So this is this thing that I have kind of tried to keep secret, but not really. This one's a special one. Okay, let me just to make sure that I didn't like mix up the toggles and stuff, we're gonna go to this one real quick. And okay. Here's the first bit. Yeah. Definitely need to be in the beach category or the hot tub category. Cause I can't show this in the regular categories. Nice transitions. Yeah, Egan made that for me. I did some videos and he's like, I'll make this for you. Yay. Okay. And then I'll zoom out just a little bit for the next one. Yeah. We'll zoom out all the way. So you get the full effect. We're gonna go back to be right back. So I don't accidentally do something I shouldn't do. Okay. And you ready for my bathing suit? Well, we're gonna go to the beach. There we go. We're going to the beach. We're going to the beach. Yes. Hi, Jade. Okay, I drank some water. This is completely innocent. It's just a fancy bathing suit, right? Everything's covered. Put our dress back on. Put our dress back on. And go back to the other category. Go back to the special events category. There we go. There we go. What's this? It's just a swimsuit. That's definitely an so Nier was definitely an inspiration for this outfit, but there was another art piece that was definitely another inspiration, and then we just kind of made it my own. So we like put a whole bunch of different inspirations together, and that's where this is where we ended up. EPB is really awesome like that. He'll give you like, so when he does these commissions, you give him like your mood board, right? Like the thing, like the vibe you're kind of going for. And then he comes back at you with like 3 different designs, or maybe 2 designs, depending on what's going on. This one was actually part of another whip. Excuse me. This one was actually, it started out as another whip. And I was like, I really like that one. We're going to revisit that later. And that's pretty much what we did. So the what's underneath is the revisit from that other design. And it was originally called Heartseeker. And I thought it was really awesome. And I was like, okay, well, we need to come back to this because I really like this one. And so we did that, and I was like, but I can't like I'd have to only stream in one category on Twitch if I was gonna use that one. So we have to have like a dress or something to go over it. And I'm thinking a long flowy black dress for it. Oh, is my head pat not working? I tested that shit. I tested that shit this morning. Okay, hold on. My head pat's not working. Let me fix that real quick. Head pat, where's my head pat? Head pat. Okay, it's working here. Strange. That means Mix It Up's broken. Hold on, let me go to... Is the giraffe anything there? I thought I turned it off. Don't do that one. That one's broken. Where's Mix It Up? There's Mix It Up. Head pad. Wait. I don't have it. Okay, hold on. Let me... Head pad. Doot. Oh, hold on. I gotta do all the things. So I deleted everything because I'm an idiot, and I'm glad I didn't push that button. I'm an idiot. And I deleted everything, and so that one didn't get remade. But it's because I had a whole bunch of old ones, and I was running out. You have a limit to how many redeems you can have on your stream. Where is head pat? Head only. No, we want head pat. There is head pat. Save. Head pat is fixed. It has been fixed. Yes. Oh, hold on. Let me check. Oh, thank you, Whispering. I'm assuming it's Whispering. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, guys. We're doing a debut. My name is Savelle, and this is a new outfit called Night Tiefling Whispering. Okay, I was like, wow. What were you doing? What were you playing? Were you doing something good? Were you being bad? Were you being naughty? Oh, I was doing the community. No, not community. Viewer rewards, power ups. Well, I left it on. No, I'm gonna turn that one off. That one's getting turned off. Don't use your points on that. Griffin? Oh, you're a griffin? That's neat. Sorry, we're closed. It was scary. Oh, it is that time of year. It is that time of year to play the scary game. It's a cool game. Well, I might have to check it out. So the original thought was I was gonna do the debut part. I was gonna spend like the first like 30 minutes doing debut stuff and showing you guys stuff. And then because I have more toggles. Hold on, I can have wings, obviously, and these wings actually go with this outfit. And I can have a tail. So I can be like your normal tieflings. I thought about doing like a red skin tone and maybe a blue and a purple skin tone to be like other tieflings, but I was like, meh. I started blue and I was making blue freckles and stuff, and then I didn't want to do it anymore. There is glitter. There is. Hold on. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. There is glitter. And it moves. Look at it. Look at you guys can't see me pointing to the glitter, but there is glitter. Look, it's all it's all in my dress. Glitter. Glitter. There's glitter on the wings. There's glitter on my clothes, like even on my dress. Glitter. Glitter everywhere. Sparkly. It's very sparkly. Don't balk me. I'm looking at my glitter. I realized where I was stopping. I was like, oh no, I better not do that. So sparkly. It's very sparkly. So I got the regular tiefling. Well, the wings are a special kind of tiefling, but I got the tiefling tail because people are obsessed with tiefling tails for some reason. Though I didn't originally have a tail because I didn't want to be confused with other fiend VTubers of the time who had tails. Don't balk me. I'm looking at my glitter. Exactly. I'm looking at my glitter. Listen, there's these actually, this fabric's slightly see-through. We have the see-through, mostly opaque, so I don't get bonked, but the dress is supposed to be a little bit see-through transparent. But we don't want to get bonked. A lot of tieflings have tails. Like most of the tieflings on Twitch have tails. Tiefy has a tail. I'm pretty sure Bard has a tail. There's Lloyd has a tail. I can't think of any other tieflings right off the bat. But they all have tails. I'm the only one that doesn't have a tail. And for some reason that's like, I don't know. But I decided I didn't want a tail because I didn't want to be confused or accused of copying Iron Mouse. Because she's like a demon, and you know, tiefling is demon adjacent. I mean, tieflings could be part demon. But I didn't want to be confused with that, and especially since we kind of share the design artist, design papa. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Um, and so I was trying really hard to find something that didn't look like other people's stuff. And really, I look back at it and I'm like, I should have just done what I felt like doing, like just. And I would have been way different. This is closer to what I would have looked like had I not been worried about copying other people. Give you an outfit idea? How about a like a sailboat outfit? Like not like sailor outfit, but like sailboat. Like you're gonna go sailing on like one of the competitions. You get the deck shoes and you got your little shorts on. Your like white shorts and your blue and white, polo type shirt. That's an outfit for you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Here, I'll show off. I keep clicking on Steam instead of OBS. Here's the reference for you guys. There's the reference. Do I have the other reference on there? No, I don't. I should add that. Hold on. Image. Where's my image thing? Okay. Night. Night. Tiefling. Part. Duh. Okay, and then we go browse. Oh. We go to pictures. We go Tiffany Tiefling, which is what I used to be, but I haven't renamed my things. We go here. And well, I'll have to do this thing. Transform. Fit on screen. There we go. There's the part 2. You guys want to see the whip? Hold on, I'll show you guys the whip. The whip's, man, Phoebe does awesome stuff, so I might as well show you guys the whip also. Night Tiefling whip. Okay. Browse. Should be right there. Okay, here's the whip. And so this is where we started with, and we did a couple passes on things that I liked, things I wanted added, and yeah. So you see the sleeves and the boots got kept, and the chains at the top, we really like that. I really like the I also have the cape that's hanging down from my hands. And I actually do have a crown. I do. So that's the whip. Then we got our underclothes. We mean business, and this is our fancy going out stuff, right? So I have a crown. Hold on, let me get to padding. Wah! And boop, I have a crown. More punk. Well, I mean, yeah, I liked it, but there was the I can't show you the other one because there's spoilers there. I can't show you the other one. I've been keeping that one a secret for a really long time, and I'm very proud of myself. Like 2023. It's been a secret that long. I've given you guys little hints at it. You've seen tidbit hints. Like I gave you guys a silhouette of it, but that's it. Carrot! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Oh, of course. Yes, take care of yourself, Whispering. Take care of yourself. Go get some rest. Get some drink if you need to get something to eat. By all means, thank you. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for trusting me with your people, your community. I have kept it a secret for a really long time. I would have, you know what? I would have kept Winter secret had, and I almost did, but the artist that did the art for it actually spoiled it for everybody. And it turns out I didn't get a chance to debut that one until later, so it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. But yeah, this one I've obviously shown you guys because I was so happy with it and I was so excited for it. I've been sharing this one for a really long time. And obviously Weather was one that I shared for a really long time. Weather took me so long to do. Like I think I got the art for Weather in 2021, like the end of 2021, or that may have been when we started working on it and I got it in the final in 2022. It took me until this year to get that one as a model. A Savelle for all seasons. Yes. Yes. Someday. We'll see. We gotta get the money for it. And yeah. Oh, did I don't know. Hold on. Did I put it here? No, I did not put it here. I did not put it there. Okay, well, I guess I didn't do it. I got like a crappy version of it. So I screenshotted. I'm gonna open it up. Okay, so if we can get to 300, that will pay for the rigging for the no, it's 250. What am I thinking? No, it's 100. 100 plus what I had, which was like 200. So 300, it'll pay for the rigging. At 250. So 200 plus 250, that's like 450. It'll pay for another outfit. So if we get there, we get there. If we don't, we don't. That's fine. This isn't your typical subathon because I was like, I don't know. I didn't have the motivation. I looked at it and I thought about it. Like everybody's doing subathons, and it just feels kind of like after doing. I used to do subathons all the time, like once every few months. I would like quarterly. I would do a subathon and. People definitely do sub more often when you're doing a subathon, but like I don't know. Like everything's so expensive now that I don't want to like pressure people into giving me subs. If people can, then great. If not, that's also okay because I understand. Like I wish I could sub to all my friends, but I can't afford to sub to all my friends. Occasionally I can drop 5 subs here or there, or I can like I've been trying to remember to do my Prime sub. If you have a Prime sub, don't forget to use your Prime sub because that's like free money you can give to a streamer. But I just everybody can't always afford to give subs or sub. If you're in that position and you have a lot of people that you watch, like you spend a lot of time on Twitch and you can't afford to sub to everybody, you might consider doing turbo. I know they've been pushing turbo a lot lately, but it's definitely the budget of option to support streamers and not get commercials. I wish I could turn off my commercials completely. I'm sorry, I can't. Speaking of commercials, we're getting close, like 7 minutes, yeah. The special attack. Oh, we gotta show colors. There's the blue. You guys like, here, let me zoom out for the blue so you guys can see. Yeah. I did. Well, Thunder changed me to blue. It is blue. Well, Scion. I use the base of Scion to do this. So there's maybe it might look a little green in places, but it's the blue is basically the and oh yeah, here's the ginger. I like this one. See, even oh, and we got our boob 69. I'll zoom out for you guys. Very, very, very pink. Very pink. Yes, pink. Am I a Disney princess? Maybe. I think there's one that's actually really close to a Disney princess. This one, I don't know. This one is kind of, but no, there's one that's actually closer to Disney princess. You think this color will see a lot of screen time? We'll see. It's your name color? Mine too. Elroy, mine too. Oh, somebody! So this is the one I think looks more like a Disney princess. Yeah, same time, same thought. Here, I'll redeem the... Oh, I think... See, Maru says it right. I think it looks more like Aurora. Like Sleeping Beauty. Make it pink. I should have make it blue. Become Barbie. Yeah. I like this one because it's very foresty. Very forest. Hold on, I'm gonna refund the goth girlfriend since you didn't really get to see it. Here, you have your points back. You can have your points back. And this one's dark. Whoop. Yeah. Yeah. I like this one. When I started, okay, so the original blonde, I made everything brown, but I was like, you know what? It's very Barbie. So Barbie was kind of my inspiration for these colors. But then after doing it, I was like, you know what? I look like Sleeping Beauty or Aurora. Very Disney, very Disney princess like. I can talk, I promise. Stretch. Oh, okay. Everybody else said stretch. Yes. Yes, Mike, I had to go to a special category for that one. So we were in a special category for like 5 minutes. I had to cover. I gotta cover my or mind my p's and q's. That's what it's. That's the saying, right? Mind your p's and q's. Cross my t's, dot my i's. Make sure I was in the right category to show that one off. Ah! Okay, sorry. Yeah, this is the take on the goth girlfriend one that I did for the weather outfit. Which is not a lot of it's the same. Like I kept the dress the same, but I like made the metal black and I added purple accents. Listen, I didn't change the background. I could have changed the background, but I didn't have one ready. Seville jump scare. Wah! Oh yeah, no, I had to switch over, make sure I wasn't going to show anything. I set up those toggles, but there are some toggles to the right of those toggles that would definitely get me bonked. Get me bonked everywhere. The bucket counts, yeah. Oh, you guys, you just can't see that I have a hot tub. I got one of those blow up hot tubs in here, you know? You just can't see it. It's below the camera. Let me splish. You guys can hear it, right? Here, hold on. Let me. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yes. Yes, we're standing in it. Hi, Smurf. Welcome in. Yes, a kiddie pool. I used to have. Wait, hold on. I got items. Where's I don't have. Oh, where is it? I mean, I could do this. I don't know where I have it. It's here somewhere, but here. I got my I got my kiddie pool thing. It was my floaty. I do have some toggles to set up, yes. But I didn't set them all up because I didn't get a chance to really test a lot of them. So I wanted to make sure I could test them and make sure that they work. And I was running out of time, to be honest, because I was an idiot and I deleted everything. But, you know. But yeah, this is the red one. I wanted it. It's very similar, but it's got red details. Yeah. Even on the tail. There's details on the tail. Lots and lots of work I did. Lots and lots of work. I have one of those, but I don't remember what it was called. Hold on. Maybe I didn't load it onto this one. I may have not loaded it on this one. Did we do another stretch? Oh, we do another stretch. And it's time for the odds. Well, you guys should stand up, stretch, get some water, get something to eat, or stretch your legs. At least stand up. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. I'm back. I've returned. Yes. Yes, I'm back. I did a name change. It's a new old name. So my original name was Seville, and it was my name for over a decade. I had that name for a very long time. Like almost 12 years, like 11 and some change. And I changed it because I didn't want to use it for a while, and I was like, you know what? That's my name. I'm going back to it. I miss it. Also, it's unique. There's not anybody else named Seville, obviously, because nobody else could take it because it was the name I had when I became partner, and you took my body away. How dare? Which one of you did that? Thunder. You also might notice that I made the points a little bit cheaper so you guys could do more things more frequently. So but I wanted to go back. Seville felt like me and I missed it, and I was like, you know, it's not like anybody else. I don't want to be confused with other people. There is a Tiffany VTuber and there's several Tiefling VTubers, so I wanted it to be something, you know, just for me. So this is where we landed, and I'm pretty happy I did it because I missed being Seville. And people, okay, so people are confused what you can call me. You can still call me Tiffany. It's fine if you call me Tiffany. You can still call me Tiff. You can call me Seville if you're curious on how to say the name Seville. Or you can call me Civ, and that works too. Somebody was like Vel, and I'm like, no, not Vel. Madame, yeah, mistress, ma'am, mommy. This is supposed to be my villain arc. I'm supposed to feel very villainous, but I don't know. I'm too much of a brat to be a villainous, I think. Doom, it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. You can't. Nope. Channel my inner Karen. You know, maybe I am a good girl. Maybe I'm a bad girl. Maybe. I don't know. Bullshit, it doesn't. My hands are perfectly normal size. They're perfectly normal size. But yeah, this is supposed to be my villainous outfit. In fact, when I commissioned, hold on, let me show you guys. Some of you guys may have missed it. This was I actually commissioned the starting soon screen. It was done by Vinici. They're on VGen. Their name is down there is A_Vinici. And then Egan rigged it. He did a good job. So did the artist. I love it. It's amazing. But I actually spent some money and commissioned that, so we have this other one, and then this one is your character here that I commissioned, and I was very happy with how this one turned out too. And I figured I could use that as a Be Right Back screen. So yeah, I did some things. I also have I if you notice the panels below the screen, I did those. That was me. I did those. So many freckles. Of course, y'all. Of course, there's see them. This is very important. The freckles were very important to include. I have the freckles on the shoulders. It was very important that the freckles were included. They are very, very important. Very, very, very. The silly kid. I know Egan was like, what the fuck? He sent me messages, hey, I'll make you a transition. Record yourself coming into frame. And I was like, okay. And so I gave him a whole bunch. Like a whole bunch of just me coming into frame. And it was silent. I was making noises though. The entire time I was method acting. I was blah! Wah! coming into frame. So yeah, there's a bunch of silly things. I'm glad that you guys thought this was funny. I'm glad you liked this one. I like this one a lot. I probably should put it in front of the tail, but it's fine. It's whatever. It's a silly toggle. I'm gonna start looking for silly toggles like that I could do. They're all over the place. So if you're a VTuber, I don't know how many people are actually VTubers in here. There's a lot of people that are probably just like, I like D&D, and she just does not do enough D&D. I want to start doing more D&D. Like I'm hoping I have like 3 more encounters to write before I feel like I have a fleshed out campaign that I can run. Now, let me take off the tiefling stuff. Now that I'm a kitty cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance. But okay. Okay, so I'm close. I'm close to having a campaign I can run. So there's that. And I'm thinking maybe we're thinking if I can get the money to pay for rigging, although Egan's pretty chill. He'll probably start working on the rigging soon and let me pay him when I get the money. The new vampire game, yes, I want to. I have it downloaded. I pre-downloaded it. I bought that bitch back in 2019. I bought that. They took it off the store. I bought it and they completely reworked the game. I bought the pre-order and they were like, we're going to scratch the entire story and rewrite it. And so they took it off the Steam store and I had it pre-ordered for that long. So long that I have the special edition, and I don't think I paid for the special edition. I think they gave me the special edition because I pre-ordered it so fucking long ago and I didn't request my money back because I was like, I want my game. If this helps you guys finish this game, then I'm going to keep it. I was waiting for it since Windows XP days. I mean, I know. So back in like 2013, 2014, something like that, they announced that they were working on an MMO. And honestly, I would play the shit out of it, a Vampire the Masquerade MMO. Not like this, what Bloodbath or whatever it's called. What's the fighting arena one? You guys know what that is? Dead Man Walking, welcome in, thank you. I got a little bit of a burp there. Sorry, guys. And it wasn't even a loud one. So you guys didn't even hear it. It was just my voice stuttered for a moment. Battle Royale one. Yeah. I don't remember the name of it, but that one came out not like that. They were going to do an actual MMO where you could run around and fight things, like run from hunters and all that sort of stuff. And I was super duper excited about it. I was like, yes, heck yeah, I can make a customized vampire and run around in some city, probably Chicago or something. New York, where they like their default cities like Chicago usually. Like Chicago by night is usually a big one. They also do New York by night. I think they only had one New York by night. But Chicago by night gets reused a lot too. I guess I have Seattle. They did a San Francisco, New Orleans. They've done a bunch of like by night modules, and I've thought about running a module before. But oh, LA by night. Yeah, Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Detroit by Night. You know, Skip. I might pick your brain because Detroit by Night sounds like it'd be a good one. It sounds like especially if you got the people that like you got the vampires that came from like the original like steel and car manufacturing time, like the big time, like when Detroit was the big it's still considered Motor City, but like when it was like the motor, like all your cars came from Detroit, right? London by Night, that's another one. I've never heard of Miami by Night though. Detroit become vampire. Oh yeah, there is a Tokyo by Night, huh? But yeah, I might pick your brain on something. But my current campaign that I'm writing is kind of like I'm gonna start people out in a vampire game, and then people can decide where they want to go from there, or if they want to be the bad guy. So this is my idea. Don't steal it. No stealing. Basically, I'll do one shots of Vampire the Masquerade. And people can choose to be vampires. They can choose to be, they could choose to be vampires. They could choose to be ghouls. They could choose to be humans. And depending on, what they choose as far as what they are in that game, they can maybe come back during a D&D game later on and be a bad guy, or they could be a player, or maybe a little bit of a something else. So that's kind of my idea, but I was going to do a series of one shots first and then invite people back. And hopefully once I've done some one shots and have a good group of people that I can call on if I need to, then I'll have like a group for D&D, and then some of the one shot players could come back and like have a guest role. You kind of had an idea similar to that, Dreamer, but yours is more like play this role that already exists. I don't know. Every time I ask people if they want to play, they like, yeah, and then they don't respond to me, and I'm like, okay, well, I only got like 2 people that responded to me this time, so I guess maybe not this time, maybe next time. No, grab my tail. No, it might pop out. It would have been fast too. See, like you are the DM curse. I know, right? Right, Carmelia? Yeah, I don't want that curse. I like being a player. Thermo, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But like I don't know how a lot of people that would spring roll. That sounds tasty. What kind of spring roll did you got? Is it a shrimp spring roll? Is it like a veggie spring roll? Always while you're drinking? I mean, that's the shrimp. Yeah. That sounds tasty. Is the wrapper flaky? The nice and flaky? De-shrimpify. Yes. Do de-shrimpify, guys. Check your posture. Pork though, pork is pretty good. Pork is pretty good. I recently saw that my local butcher has ground pork, and I might try doing some ground pork stuff, cuz I know like I usually when I'm making egg rolls, I usually just, boil chicken and season it and then grind it up kind of already after it's cooked, like shred it, because it's just easier that way. But ground pork, like ground pork lumpia, I want to try that. No, you can't have the tail. You can't have it. You made sliders using ground beef and Hawaiian. See, I did that with ham and cheese. I did like the ham and cheese. Is mouse not working? Mouse isn't working. Hold on. Hold on. Something's broken. Of course, everything breaks. Everything's broken. No. Okay, it's I have it set up. Mouse, mouse, mouse. I tested this. What? What's the bright? Why is it broken? Why break? Why you break? Because that's working. Give me a moment. Give me a moment while I fix things. Okay. Mouse. Test command. Oh, well, fuck. Okay, it works there. Why are you breaking? Huh. I don't know why it's broken. It's because everything I checked says it should work. But yeah. Scuff on a debut? On a Civ stream? Yes, of course. There'd be scuff. Okay, so I want to play the vampire game. We got distracted. Somebody asked me if I was going to play the vampire game, and the thing is, I want to play the vampire game. I really do. I've watched some playthrough of it though, and I am terrified that I'm going to start playing it. I'm going to get 10 minutes in and I'm going to want to puke. Apparently they have no accessibility for the motion sickness. Like, I think the only thing they have is a way to turn off head bob. And they don't have cursors, or not cursors, but crosshairs. Which I can use my own crosshair. I could use my Hello Kitty crosshair. Hold on, let me shout out. This is like a GitHub thing. It's called, where is it? Crossover. And it basically puts a crosshair in the middle of your screen. No matter what's on your screen, it'll put a crosshair in the middle of your screen. Which is what I was using for TCG Card Shop Simulator. And I occasionally use it for some other stuff that is first person but doesn't move around a lot. Which I found that I can handle, like Minecraft. Like, I used to not be able to handle Minecraft, but I've kind of desensitized myself to some of the third person stuff. So I'm able to play Minecraft. Although if I spend a lot of time on Minecraft, I will start feeling a little icky. Let me close that. And like if I spend a lot of time in TCG or see, the another thing is that tomorrow, like in less than 24 hours, I hope less than 24 hours, Power Wash Simulator is supposed to come out. And I really want to play Power Wash Simulator. I really do. And because I'm so afraid of the Vampire the Masquerade thing, I know my schedule says I sat down and I did my schedule all the way through February. And I looked it up and saw how many hours it take to complete it and all that sort of stuff. And yes, the new one. No, it's not early access. It comes out tomorrow, October 23rd. Yeah, 2. Power Wash Simulator 2. Yeah, crossover on, I think it's GitHub. I've had it for like over a year, so I'm pretty sure it's GitHub. I got it because I was gonna play Outbreak, the tornado chasing game. And I did play it. I did play it for a little bit, and it helped with that game too. But yeah, I think it's on a GitHub. I think that's where I got it. If not, it was somewhere else. I don't know. Egan found it and sent it to me. Power wash needs a vampire. That's just crime scene cleaner. You have come from TikTok. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nobody's chatting on TikTok. Like I have the thing open and stuff. Thank you. Welcome in. And thank you for the follow. Yeah. I did everything that TikTok said to do when you go live. I did the little video, and you were what? Okay, so something's not working. Something's busted. Sorry. I may have had all kinds of people talking in TikTok and I didn't know. My multi chat thing. Thank you for letting me know it was broken. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. I'm sorry, guys. Oop. I'm so sorry. Let me double check. TikTok. Oh, it's having issues. Connect before connecting. Ah. I just thought TikTok was super silent. I just figured, TikTok has buried me. The algorithm is not my friend. I have not purposely been ignoring you guys. My chat thing broke. Yeah, it's just spinning around. Fuck. God damn it. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. If you're on TikTok and you'd like to chat with me, I'm on Twitch. My Twitch chat is working. You mod for somebody who is very sensitive first person motion sickness. Yeah, you forgot to look at the okay, I don't know if this is like I'm gonna reload this. I'm gonna close this and try to reload it. I updated it the other day and the update I think may have broke it. I'm gonna close. Let me reopen it. Damn. I'm sorry guys. I feel bad. People may have been all kinds of okay. Oh. Hold on. It's all kinds. Of course, Scuff. Of course I got Scuff. Of course there is Scuff. Of course there is Scuff. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Okay. Okay, that's not there. Extract. It extracts. There was an update, and I'm wondering if the update fixes what was broken. Okay, let me open. Okay, it's thinking. It says it's connected. Okay. Connections. Let's see. TikTok is still connecting. Is it because I changed my name? But okay. Channel not specified. I didn't like that. It's still having issues. Does Dramamine help? Sometimes. So the problem with Dramamine is it knocks me the fuck out. De-shrimpify. Okay, we sit up straight. Yeah, so Dramamine would help, but I don't know. Oh yeah, Benadryl knocks me the fuck out. I don't know why TikTok chat's not working. I'm so sorry, guys. You know what? I'll just open you guys up over here. And I'll have a chat over here and I'll be able to see TikTok now. It opened up the stream, so it's connected. It's just not connected. I don't know why. But thank you guys. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to ignore you guys. But yeah, okay, so these are the things I found that really helps with motion sickness. Having lights on. Like just turning the simple thing of turning on your lights. The simple thing of just turning on your lights help. A light behind your monitor, so backlit your monitor, will also help. Sitting further away from your monitor, so like don't be like all up in the monitor, super close. So sitting further away from the monitor. This is the reason why I probably never got motion sickness when I was playing like the split screen shooters and stuff when I was a kid, is because one, it splits your screen, so your screen's even smaller, and two, you're usually sitting further away, and you're like, my TV was small, like it was like 27 inches or something, so it wasn't a big TV, like compared to what TVs are now. Like back then, that was a decent sized TV, but like now, if you don't have like a 42-inch or plus, your TV's tiny. But yeah, so I'd have a small TV because I'm old. I had the CRV. But you know, I never got sick playing games like that. And on my monitor, what in the Disney? I mean, kind of look like Disney, maybe. Maybe I'm a Disney princess. CRV, that's what it's called, right? CRT. What is CRV? CRT. Yeah. Whatever the tube televisions. A Honda? Okay. I'm silly. Sorry. Hold on. Here, I got something for that. But yeah, okay, so I never got sick, and I never got sick when I was playing on the tiny monitor that was like on my dad's like Frankenstein computer. That, you know, because it was tiny. That one was like 13 inches. Tiny little monitor, right? I'm covering up my tracking when I do that because I'm miming it. You guys can't see it, but I'm miming it. But like I didn't get sick playing on that either. So I used to play like shooters all the time when I was a kid, which is one of the reasons why I don't really play shooters now, because I kind of got shootered out. because that was like there was a selection of games that I had, and like I wanted to play the games that the other kids were playing so I could like relate to them or whatever. And they were all playing those shooter games like Duke Nukem or 007, like the James Bond ones. But I was done. I was done with it. Yeah. Yeah, oh man, I played a lot of Duke Nukem. I don't remember which cuz I that's not one I didn't have. That was one that was brought over. Like cuz I didn't get a console until PS2. But somebody brought a PS1 and left it there at my house like all summer. My mom babysitted these boys, and like it's one of her old friends' kids, and because she was babysitting them all summer, they brought their console over so they could have their console there. And they had a console at home, like they had some other console at home. So the PS1 was the old console. So they brought the old console there so they would have something to do while they were there. Well, it got left there along with some of their games. So I would play the game. This is where I played Final Fantasy VII. It, it was during the summer too. Stayed up all night, and then I saved over my game. It was terrible. It was traumatic. 20 hours into a game when games didn't last 20 hours back then. It was very traumatic. Anyway, the game Gecko. No. No. Um I played a lot of uh what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Did you guys hear that? I think my Alexa woke up and started talking to me, but like in my living room. Well, I'm glad my noise gate's working, but I hope it was some girl. It was they just changed the Alexa voice. I don't like it. They just changed the but I was like, why am I hearing a voice? What is going on? It was a girl. Yeah. No, it like that's why I'm not worried that somebody like busted into my house. But I don't know what I said to wake it up. Like Ziggy is its wake word, and it's not waking up now. My office one's not waking up. Aw. Hydrate, thank you. It's supposed to okay, so it's like some new program, right? So I everything went down the other day. Like there was this massive internet outage. I don't know if you guys were aware of it. It may have happened while you were sleeping, but everything broke on me. Like Photoshop was having issues. Like I was trying to open Photoshop to work, and Photoshop was like, nah, you're not doing anything. We're gonna spin on the would you like to open things from the internet or would you like to open things from the computer? And that's when I had to go through and change my preferences to say stop fucking trying to save shit on whatever bullshit there is. You're the raider now. Did I miss a raid? No, this had to have been from Sad's raid earlier. Okay. Well, anyway, What was I saying? Oh yeah, the internet outage. Internet outage. Everybody lost various things. Steam went down, Amazon went down, parts of Twitch went down. You know, because Amazon runs like a data server thing. I don't know what to call it. I am not a network person. That is not me. I didn't go to school for that. I didn't learn about that. I kind of did. I did learn a little bit about it in the military, but that's anyway, that's beside the point. Anyway, so Amazon owns like big servers that a lot of these other companies use because they're the cheapest one to use, right? And one of their server things went down and like all of these companies couldn't do stuff. So, Binocular. Yes. Hi, I am the bunny vampire. But yeah, like all that stuff went down. So Amazon went down, or their Alexa or whatever went down. And so I use Alexa to turn off all my lights when I'm going to sleep, right? Just to make sure, because I'll forget. Like I'll turn on a light on the other side of the house and I'll forget it's on. So I have a command that turns off all the lights. I'm like, turn off the lights. But I also have a command that's like, good night. And basically what it does is it turns off all the lights, turns on my fan, and it turns on my Spotify playlist of Rain. So yeah, Alexa dog zebra. But it like basically shuts off all the lights and turns on noise so I can sleep. And it wasn't working, and I was very, very frustrated with it because there was a light on in the dining room that I needed to turn off, and I didn't want to get up to go turn it off, and it wouldn't turn on the fan. I'm like, oh no, I cannot sleep without a fan. I absolutely need a fan on for me to go to sleep. That's like a must. It's like, I don't know if you guys have ever had like a power outage like while you're trying to sleep and suddenly your fan shuts off, and that is the worst, the absolute worst thing ever. Some people don't like. I sleep with a fan on in the wintertime. Like I must have the fan. Like I need that air circulation. I need that noise, all of that. Doesn't matter what season, what temperature it is, I want the fan. It does, but it's plugged into a smart switch, so I don't have to like go over there, turn it off and on. So it's an automatic thing. It's my bedtime routine. It's good night, and it turns everything on. Yes, the fan hum is relaxing. Apparently, in some places of the world, like turning on your fan while you're sleeping, people worry about it. Can't reach it? No, I can reach it. My ceiling fan I can't reach. I need to get out a ladder to reach my ceiling fan, like to change the directions. So like during the winter, I have to change the direction of the fan so it works better. So like in the winter time, you want the hot air to go down and circulate down, and in the summertime, you want the hot air to come up and get away from the floor. So you change your ceiling fan direction in the summer versus the winter. And there's usually either you click through you cycle through, or there's a little switch on the side that you do that. You can change directions on your ceiling fans. And it depends on like how the fan blades are installed, which way you want it to turn. Sometimes you want it to turn clockwise, sometimes you want it to turn counterclockwise. I don't remember. I just base it off which way the fan blades are pointing. Yes, that is what the little black switch is. That's what that's what the little black switch is. I also have like blackout curtains. Like serious blackout curtains. Dreamer actually bought this for me. I got like this fabric that I put over the windows in my bedroom so it blocks all the light. I thought I was going to need 2 of them. It turns out I only needed 1. because I could cut it in half, and I cut it in half, and there's like perfect size for both my windows. And so I put that on, which one side has like a silver color on it, but it's made to reflect the sun and keep the heat out. But I have it in front of my blinds, so it doesn't really do that, but it does block the light. And the cats hate it. The cats hate it. They're like, "What's going on?" And they try to snake up underneath all of it. But it blocks out all the light, and then I have another set of blackout curtains over that, and it helps keep my bedroom cool and blocks the light so I could sleep better. Because I work at night, so I sleep during the day. So blocking out the light really helps me sleep. Are you an actual vampire? No, I'm a tiefling. I'm a tiefling, which if you don't know what a tiefling is a fiend from D&D. It's a playable race. But basically, tiefling has some sort of fiendish influence in their ancestry, or like sometimes it pops up. I don't know what the official lore in D&D is, but that's the way I've always had it, is where tieflings is just somewhere down your family line. You have some sort of fiendish blood, which is like demon, devils, imps, devils, the things that you think of as like the demons. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole line of them that you like: succubus, Cambodian, not Cambodian, Camion. What's that called? Cambodian's a country. That's a person. No, the incubus. That's another one. Cambion. Thank you. I was like, not Cambodian. Baylors. Yeah. Yeah. Famous demons. Like, oh, you don't have to necessarily be famous. They're like, whatever. Devils, demons, imps, succubus, all those. No. There's a whole bunch of them. There's like 50 fucking fiends. Lots of them. There's lots of them. Just go look it up. But basically, somewhere along the line, somebody got a little freaky with some sort of fiend. And it's like a recessive gene almost, you know? Like somebody got freaky, their kid may have been normal. Their kid may have been a half elf or an elf. And then, I guess it'd technically be a half elf, but then maybe their kid ended up being a half elf or a goblin or half orc or whatever. Because tieflings could be anything. They could be they could be gnomes. Whatever floats your boat. So you could have like a goblin tiefling if you really wanted to, or a dragonborn tiefling. Like, yeah. So I am technically a half elf tiefling. My mother was an elf, and my dad, I don't know. I don't know his lore. Yeah, tiefling is basically just not necessarily demon. They could be anything. It's fiend. Very, very important thing, because that's the reason why some tieflings have tails, some don't, some have wings, some don't. But like currently right now I don't have my horns. So I am more half elf now. Mama like the fiends? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Just being in the presence of a devil was known to create tieflings. Huh. Yeah, no, I'm a rabbit right now. There's like, what is it? Vorpian? Is it Vorpian? Those are the rabbit creatures. It's fine. It's fine, Thermo. It'll take some time getting used to. It'll take some time getting used to. De-shrimpify. Check your posture. Check your posture. Straighten up your back. Okay. You're okay. You're turning off the lights before. Oh, thunder. I'm too bright. I'm too bright. Blue. Blue. I feel like this is more like an under the sea. Like this is an under the sea vibe. You need to go to. Yes. Why are you awake? Go back to sleep, dreamer. Go to sleep. Yeah. Well, it's Scion. I used the I went all the way over to the blue slider and I just based it off that. So like my glasses, that is all the way on the blue slider. And so the hair is just all the way on the blue slider, keeping it dark. And my horn's back. You gave me back my horns. Like a dark turquoise? Yeah, kind of, almost. I wanted it I like blue, but I like turquoise more. I'm like an aqua turquoise. I like that. Like that's the shade of blue I like. A tortoise? Why do you want a tortoise? You know, I think Mr. Bite's a tortoise. He went back to Mr. Bite, apparently. I saw a tweet. If you guys know who Mr. Bite is, or his name starts with a K. Carissa? No, that's not right. Fuck. I remembered him as Mr. Bite. Yeah, Mr. Bite is back. That's his name now. He'll still go by the one that starts with a K, but yeah, he's a turtle. Turtle. Kind of a turtle. I guess you could kind of call him a turtle, which is like the D&D version of a tortoise. Antlers. You know, I think I like when tieflings have different types of horns. Like Bard has antler type horns. So that I like that, but they're technical because he gave me the lore. He said that they're horns because antlers shed and his don't shed. So they're horns. So they're not technically antlers, but they're antler shaped. Interesting little tidbit. Pacify nipples for horns. Good night, dreamer. Go to sleep. Go sleep. Gotta have the Tim Curry special for horns. Has branch like horns because she's a druid. That's neat. That's neat. I like when people have because like the standard tiefling horns come out of the forehead. Like that is actually in the description of tiefling. Like I remember like the reason why it took me so long to play a tiefling character is because I was told I had to have horns coming out of my forehead and I had to be red. And I was like, I don't want to be red. And I don't want to have horns coming out of my head. Like pink, heck yeah, I'll be pink. I'll be pink all day. Purple, yes. Blue, yes. But I don't want to be red. Nothing goes with red. Like red is such a okay. So speaking as somebody with red hair, red and orange is very difficult define colors to wear that complement that color. So warm colors, a lot of like, well, yellow also, yellow, orange, red. You have to be very careful. Like you have to, when you're matching it to, you're trying to find a good color to sit next to it. You have to be careful with it because if you sit something like if you go orange and blue next to each other, your eyes will fucking bug out. So you got your complementary colors. You don't necessarily want your complementary colors because your eye, like if they're sitting next to each other, your eye will fight on what to focus on, and it'll bug out your eyes. So if you like blue and orange, like if you don't believe me, go look up. I'm not gonna pull it up because it will fuck with your eyes, and I don't want to fuck with your eyes. You can fuck with your eyes on your own. Look up blue and orange stripes, and find like a Google reference or what DuckDuckGo, whatever thing you're using. Look for a picture of that blue and orange stripes and look at it, and your eyes will, like, you'll look at it, you'll not, like, they'll look like they're kind of moving around. It's like an optical illusion. So you have to be really careful what colors you're putting next to other colors, especially things like orange, red, and yellow. Whoop. Well, okay, so I don't know. I think that more DMs, like, that was when I first started playing D&D, and I think as DMs evolve and they run more, they get more comfortable, they start allowing more of the rule of cool and letting you do more flavor. So like have whatever, like the little things, like as long as it doesn't have some sort of mechanical thing to it, why won't you let your players have it? So like if I don't want my horns coming out of my forehead because I don't like how it looks, I want ram horns coming out of the side of my head. What's stopping me from having that? I mean, like, right? Like you got your goat imagery with devils and stuff like that. Well, why not let me have, I guess they're very ram goat like, you know? Why not let that? That's not going to change how my character is run. It's not going to change how you know, wow. I see. Oh. Sorry. I was reading something. But like it like why can't you? Why can't you have that flavor? Like if I want a certain color hair, like I want pink hair. Well, what DM wouldn't let you have pink hair? Like there are DMs out there that won't let, like I had a DM and I purposely went to break his game. I had a DM that told me that because I was playing a female fighter, my strength stat was capped at 18, which is normally capped at 20, right? But he capped it at 18 because girls aren't as strong as guys. And I'm like, all right, bet. Watch me break your game. And I fucking went, I fucking, the first encounter, I one-shotted all of his enemies. I was like, yeah. You're gonna play this weird sexist card on me? That's weird. That's weird. But yeah, I like first off, like this was Pathfinder, so it's like not D&D, it's Pathfinder, so you don't really cap things, but he was capping things. So I went for a Dex fighter. I still had 18 strength, but I focused on having some Dex, and I picked there's a whole tree. Pathfinder's so complicated, guys. But there's a whole tree that kind of lends itself to int Dex fighters. And basically you roll crits more. Like you lower your crit range and your crits, you get more crits. And so that's what I did. I just critted all his shit. I lowered my crit range and I critted everything. and I murder killed everything. My ad's going to start soon. So, yeah. Um, we'll be back. We're gonna take a 3-minute break. We'll be back in 3 minutes, and I'm sorry that we have to do the commercial breaks, but we have to. But yeah, we'll be back and we'll chat about whatever. Um, see you soon. I'm back. I've returned. Okay, so just look for sailor outfits. Not like sailor, like sailing outfits. Difference, not sailor, but sailing. outfits, and Google will probably find it. It's a pretty common outfit. It's like the typical rich person, I got a sailboat outfit. Yes. Okay, guys, I am actually not feeling great. I stood up and felt really kind of achy. I've been like, I don't know, like slightly fighting some sort of bug. I've been kind of, my tummy's been kind of messed up. So I actually am going to, um, yeah, no, it's polo shorts, and loafer. Yeah. Or like little tennis shoes. It's pretty simple outfit. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm kind of glad that I didn't do a subathon because of this. I'll run the wind. Thank you so much for the 40 months. Yes, I mean, I'm not feeling like horrible, but I think I'm gonna call it and chill out. We did the debut. You guys got to see the outfit. I was really excited about it. I'm glad you got to see it. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my live on